Hello everyone. Hello my dear friends. Welcome to Photigy Q&A with Alex Koloskov. Бусинка, если меня слышишь, привет. Okay, so how are you doing, guys? How's everyone? How's your week? We had outage on the website. We had it was unavailable for a few hours, I guess. Sorry about this if you've been trying to log in, but now everything is restored and we should be all good. Yes, hello Richie, Darcy, Ingrid, Pedro, guys, glad to see you in the chat. And we do have well, it's Jack Daniels time. We have lots of Jack Daniels today. We have this, and well, two is enough. I see Darcy, you did reshoot, and it's so cool because Richie, you have the same whiskey, right? And yeah, we have something to talk about. So, cheap lighting setup. Yeah, Darcy, lighting is. Let me see your lighting setup just. Yeah, lighting. You know, it's a beautiful time. I remember when I was shooting. Well, it's not. It looks like it's a living room, not bedroom. I had, I started all this product photography journey, still life photography, in a small one-bedroom apartment, and I had very similar lighting setup back in I don't know, like 2006 maybe. In a bedroom, it was a small bedroom with like queen bed, and it was very little space there next to the bed, and I was shooting it like this. And you do have some, I don't know, it looks like it's serious light. I had construction lights, very hot tungsten construction lights that, like, it was heating the room like a heater, and I was shooting with it, for first my first still life shots. So it was cool. It was challenging though, like crazy, but it worth it. Okay, so let's go. Let's talk about Richie. Richie, you have this. Well, it's a beautiful shot. It's a very cool Jack Daniels. Beautiful colors. This box, it's cool, but yeah, we can fix it. So very nice picture. Few things that could be improved here. Okay, guys, we have you, my best students. What would you do different on this shot? Tell me. Let's engage you a little bit. Let's push you to think. What could be done better? What I'm going to point right now, I'm going to pull my red pencil because the shot is great. I mean, it's very nice. But what I'm going to talk about here, on your opinion? Aurora, hello. Yes, pluses. I didn't even ask about pluses. I assumed that everything was fine because usually it's fine. So yeah. Talking about this shot. What? Clean the box in Photoshop. Okay, it's good. So let's grab. I'll be kind of like this. So yes, clean few things here, right? 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Few things here that I would clean. I would definitely fix this little line there. It should be just like one edge and nothing else. Okay, so you take it. Little chromatic aberration background. Well, that's for Facebook. We can talk about these gradients when you post on Facebook because they compress the image and it's all crazy. Background is good. I don't have any issue with this background, even though it's slightly overexposed here. Okay, this area, it's kind of, it's too hot, but you know, it's okay. It could be okay. I might probably dial it down a little bit, that spot, but it still looks very good. I really like the positioning of the spot. The brightest part is really behind this, the whole composition low, and it's bright, but it gives us very, very nice gradient. I love it. What else? What else, guys? Okay. So this, it's straight from the camera. This is really Richie. Oh, even better. Okay, so if it's straight from the camera, it's, I can't believe it's too good to be straight out of the camera. Okay, well, it's very good. So let's talk about not post-production. So it was no post-production, but yeah, this, it's almost touching. I would put a little bit more distance. Okay, it can't overlap. I will put a little bit more space between them, just because you don't like when they kiss each other, you know. Second thing, bottle is sticking out. It's fine. It's you know, many times I see this and it looks good. But this glass, when it's sticking that much, Richie, I have a feeling that it's gonna fall like in any moment, you know, any vibration in the room or whatever, it will fall. So I would put it slightly inside, you know, back, so it won't stick that much. Okay. I know the, you know, depth of field and stuff, but this just like a psychological tension, you know, like, oh, it's okay, just a little bit. It still can stick, but I wouldn't put that much. And Richie, the main thing here, what is going on with your bottle angle? I mean, the position. Why we have this edge, the corner, right in the middle? I mean, that's impossible. Why did you do it? We cannot, remember we talked about on the previous with Darcy shot. We cannot put it straight to the camera because we're not showing really that the bottle is square on a section. But also we cannot rotate it exactly 45 degrees because that's not a golden section. You know, with positioning subjects, it's the same thing as positioning other elements in the frame. Let's stick to the this rule of third. So I would definitely rotate it back, and this line will be like 1/3 of the bottle, somewhere here. Not much. We still see everything here, and even better, we still see the back side. We don't need to read the text on the back side. It's not related. I mean, we need to see more of the label, the main label. Okay. And yeah, it will. He didn't notice it. What? That's. I mean, I understand. I just laughing because yeah, I've been there. It's like something that's so obvious for somebody else, and you just don't see it. You know, it's a psychological thing. It's not not only with photography and, you know, our visual perception. It's everywhere. Like, you know, sometimes you do some crazy shit and you just don't notice how it look like for other person. People like saying, "What is that?" And you just don't see it. You know, same here. So maybe there is delay. Maybe Richard didn't notice not about the rotation. But anyway, this is it. This is basically the rest is very nice. Really, I like the colors. This of course a little bit bright, but again, bright here. It's okay. It's just shiny. It's like bright shot. So I don't have any issue with this being a little bit overexposed. But be careful, you know, because you're on the edge of, you know, being too shiny. Okay. And yeah, when you rotate it, when it won't be 45 degrees, this thing will go away because it's like it look a little bit strange just because the top part of the bottle, the neck, has like different edges, and you with this position, one edge looks straight on the camera, it's flat, and this is why it's like this. So it will be different. Okay. Yeah. Ice is super cool. It's huge ice. Is it like this resin made do-it-yourself ice? Because it's huge. Even a little bit too big, but no, never mind. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, this is cool. I like this image, and the way that you shoot it. Okay. So it's flipped because yeah, it looks a little bit different. I mean, it's not sticking out that much. So yeah, I guess it was not the final shot that you have. And Richie, the lighting setup like this, unfortunately, I don't see your lighting setup. I see your composition, right? I see what you have in front of the camera, and I see backstage, but I don't see lighting setup. I see a little bit of it, something here, like some strip box, but my guess is you have more stuff around. So when you submit lighting setup, I know it's mess in the room, but well, it's your studio, so we don't look at the mess. We look at the lighting. Just shoot more so I see where the lighting was. I may give you some ideas, but now I cannot give you anything, okay? Because I don't see your lighting. Acrylic ice. Okay, acrylic is good. It's even better than that resin. Okay, so good. Good job. Good job. Okay. Thank you, Richie. Thank you. And now we have one more Jack Daniels. That's interesting. The same bottle, right? Quite different style and representation and look and everything. Darcy, you did second attempt. So, yeah, it's way better than the previous one. Really. You fix the table, mostly. We have a little bit of thing going on there. Not perfect, but it's way better than it used to be. I'm talking about, you know, this stuff. Okay. So it's no gap here, and then some gap here. Little thing, but you see. Ideal, it should be, everything should be like here. This is perfect area, you know, no gap, nothing, almost no visible line. So yeah, that's how I would envision it. Positioning, Richie, this is how the angle, I mean the rotation of the bottle, this is correct one. You can do other side, but yeah, this is about correct one. You see the label looks way better. You're not eating, you know, part of the label because of the rotations that you have, 45 degree. And we still see that it's, you know, bottle is square and all of this. Okay. Darcy, of course the lighting is a big challenge for you. With your lighting, it's hard to do any gradient or stuff. But you do good considering that you have that lighting setup. Is how many lights do you have? Oops. So you have 3 lights actually, right? 2 soft boxes and 1 spotlight. You know what I would do? I would probably put, well, it's not spotlight. So I'm thinking how to highlight this stuff to avoid this black hole there. It's the way that you position the eyes. Okay, you need to change it. That's also because of the black background. You see how on Rich's shot how it looks cool when background has a spot. I'm not talking about large spot, but yeah, with 3 lights it's hard. But still, I would put 1 light, probably the light that you have in front, to create a spot, and then just use 2 strip boxes with diffusers, just positioned, 1 positioned more close to the camera, more frontally, to highlight all this composition with the spot behind. It will be cool. But Darcy, you did good. this is what I ask you, you did, and the shot is definitely better. So improvements. Yeah. Yellow spot, yeah, yellow, not sure about yellow. And again, yellow on black, it's not gonna work. Yellow on white, it should be relatively far away, so you're not having spills from your softboxes to your background. In this case, it will be nice. Spot on a white with heavy vignetting, goes dark when it's far away. But with your tight space, fusion space, it's hard. It's really hard to do this. So it's good. It's good, but yeah, I would consider a spot. It will fix some issues, you know. It will fix this black area. Again, it's okay, but it could be better. Just look at the Rich's shot. He did it right. He did right everything basically except the rotation of the bottle. You got the good rotation. Now you need to think, you know, how to highlight it. So I like this actually. All this stuff that this refraction, light through the bottle and the glass. Yeah. Good job. And you can lower camera a little bit if you want, just a little bit. That's up to you. Okay. Good, Darcy. Let me see one more time. Yeah, you need to put background. Oh, you have one more light actually behind. I see. So definitely it's enough lights for you. You have 4 lights. Maybe not professional, but still 4 lights. Good. Put background further away. And if it's away, you can use spot on a white background, better gray background, and it could be really dark with the spot because the distance. You have distance, just move everything if possible, okay? Yeah. Not bright enough, I understand. Yeah, for now, just raise ISO, you know, and just pretend that it's powerful light with ISO. Shoot ISO 400, if needed 800, whatever. This is not shouldn't stop you, you know, from learning lighting, because lighting, it's lighting. It doesn't matter how bright it is. I mean, in terms of where to put it, right? This is what I teach. Then with more powerful light, you can always switch back to ISO 100 and just do it. Cool. Was too blurry at ISO 400? Well, it's hard. ISO 400, what camera do you have? Because in modern cameras, it doesn't, I mean, there is not much difference between, you know, ISO 400 and ISO 100 in terms of blurriness. That's mostly like about the lens, aperture and stuff. Oh, no, Darcy. Sony A7 III, you can shoot ISO 400. It won't be blurry. Blur won't come up from 400. That's something else. It was something else, not sure what. Really, ISO 400 for such camera, it's nothing. It's like if you will be shooting, you know, 1600 ISO, then yeah, you will see some noise, even though you can suppress it in Photoshop or the noise or whatever. But yeah, 400, it showed noise. Again, if you open full size, yeah, it will be some noise, but don't worry about it. But this, I shouldn't notice with this magnification. You're not shooting for clients yet, right? So what I'm saying, if you think the light for some reason, for some particular lighting setup is not enough, the brightness, just raise ISO and continue shooting. Pretend like it's okay. Noise is fine. It's better to have, you know, perfect or really nice image in terms of quality, lighting quality, composition, and have some noise than opposite, you know? So don't worry about noise at this time. Good job. Thank you, Darcy. Please continue, you know, use different bottles or whatever. What you can do, you can continue shooting this setup, I mean the glass and the bottle, just change the glass, bottle, change lighting. Should do 2 different shots, I mean do many shots, as many as need to kind of master it. You will learn a lot, and then it will be for you like this. Any bottle with any glass or with anything on next to it, you will just shoot it like without any problem, because you will learn it. So continue. Good stuff. Background turned green. Maybe. It's changed the colors and everything. Go back to wine. Wine is good, yeah. Wine is, I think, yeah, it's more jobs for wine, because anyone can do wine. I mean, at least here in California. You want to open winery, you open winery. You don't need anything. You can buy the batch of, of that wine, some white labeling, and you have winery. Okay, anyway, next, Alisa. Okay, Alisa, we have jewelry, and we have all these shots. So it looks like, Alisa. Oh, you make wine, Darcy. Definitely shoot wine. You need to be master of wine photography. Okay, Alisa. It looks like it's glossy, right? This metal is glossy, and for me it's hard to say, really, for some reason. Okay, actually yes, but still a little bit hard to tell that it was glossy. I see. So, Alisa, to make it work, talking about this metal, this type of reflection, it won't work. I mean, it looks like cracks or something. It's really not what will work to make it glossy. So to make it glossy, you probably need some. Well, you do have some area. Look at this. Here we have really glossy area, right? And then less. So this looks a little bit more glossier. But in terms of the shadow, I'm thinking maybe you can have, something like a shaped type of. How I can turn this thicker. So I don't know. Like something like that, maybe. Well, that's a challenge. Maybe you don't need to have black reflections at all, because this doesn't look good, really. Maybe you need to just use a nice gradient instead. So no reflection, no dark stuff, but you use cone, right? It's something like a cone or whatever. If you shoot the cone, make your spots on the cone very small, very small, and try maybe to do like a gradient. If it will be bright here and then will go darker, and then another spot very bright and then will go darker, maybe it will give us the idea that it's glossy, from really bright to dark. So it's very small spots. You can even do like light painting just to figure out your spots. So like do one and then another one, few frames. I don't know, you need to work on this. There is no easy solution that I see on this one. I would, it's actually a challenge. I would love to play with it myself. But no such reflections. Not good. Not good, okay. The gemstone looks good. I think it's not processed, right? Because this is good. You need to just sharpen it, contrast and stuff. This is, again, gemstone looks good. Could be brighter, but metal is really dark. Metal is kind of dark here, and was it placed on digital background? Because this black, inside the rings of this chain, it's complete darkness. If it would be on such background, it won't be dark, right? It should be, gray. So that's kind of visible. And yeah, it's dark. The metal is dark. It's not shiny. You need to make it shiny. Really, somehow. You need to make it shiny. Just more lights. You had, better shots. Like this. Okay, this is good. This is shiny metal. This is actually shiny metal. Even this is shiny metal. You need to figure out how to make it the reflection. You know, maybe just an idea for you. What if you would, where is this? Where is my preview? Okay, I lost my drawing pad. What if you would do like a cross section somewhere, like 1/3 at the bottom, across diagonally through the metal, and make it all black there, with some highlights on the edges, you know, like edge light. So it will be shiny on one side and then sharp cut off, and then it's dark with some shyness only at the edge. You know, like if you put something black screen in front of the mirror, half of the mirror will be black. Something like that. Just an idea. I have no idea. Well, I don't know how it will really look like. We need to try. But yeah, it's a challenge. You're kind of doing good, but you didn't supply the light stop, by the way. What is your light and stop? Why didn't you put it there? Yeah. And talking about spot, your spot is not good. This is better. This is better. And again, somehow you almost don't have a gradient. You have gradient on the edges of the spot and then just gray spot. Ideal when you have small spot behind it, and then it will be like gradually losing the light. Somehow you got just low light, low power, but large spot. What you do, you have smaller spot, brighter, and just behind it, it shouldn't be that big. But you know, it may look better because it's just a big gray spot. Okay, it's not a gradient spot. Like look at the Richie spot. This, it has gradient, not everywhere, but where we catch on the camera, this nice gradient. This is what you need to have from the center. You need to go from bright to darker, and yeah, this is will be your center, not that bright, but still. And then that type of gradient, I'm talking this part, okay? This is what you need to do behind your jewelry, okay? Alrighty. And yeah, lighting setup, I forgot your light setup. I don't know your lighting setup. I don't remember your lighting setup. Post it. Oh, this one, right? Okay. So yeah, light, okay, even if not cone, it's still possible. Whatever I was telling, it was possible with this setup. Ideal solution is U-shaped, not the flat, it's U-shaped. But for most of the thing it will work because, yeah, you see, that's a challenge. You're getting better, but still, well, like I said, no dark reflections. Do something else. Can we see the behind the scene? Well, behind the scene we have the previous one. If you scroll down, this is the previous behind the scene. Maybe Alisa used the same, maybe not. I don't know. So it's on the bottom. Okay, Alisa, thank you so much. Challenging. I know, but you can do it. Okay, Aurora, you have. Where's soap? Where is my soap? So, it's good. First, I was thinking that you use AI generated background, but looks like it's not, right? It looks all natural. I love it. The lighting is very good. Hi, I'm from Swiss. It's still possible to earn a little money with product photography. Yes, of course it's possible. Why do you think, I mean, all this e-commerce, where are they getting their images? Start from your local. Okay, we'll talk about this. About little money in product photography a little bit later. I will at the end of this broadcast. So, Aurora, very good lighting. I love this gradient. I love it. Just very good. I don't like bubbles though. Like you shake it, you put it there. It just, I mean, it's staying still, so should be no bubbles. It doesn't look good. It's like, if it was just one big bubble air, it will be looking more natural. So just wait until they collapse into one. What else? I would maybe, that's subjective. I may frame it a little bit different, just crop. It's okay to have it in the middle, but because you have all other stuff going on, I would probably crop it like this. Let me see. You tell me, guys, if you like this crop or not. So I would tell it like crop it this way. For me, so how I call it, unconsciously or whatever, it looks subjectively okay. It looks better, more appealing than this crop. Again, somehow this is how my brain and most of the people, I guess, work this way. This is why we have this rule of third. When it's single subject and nothing more, yes, center. Even though it may be not the center, it's still a good idea. If you have at least spot, it may be not in the center. But here with all this stuff, it's, by the way, maybe it's AI background. Aurora? Tell me, maybe it's AI. If it's AI, that's perfectly good. It's just, wow. Yeah, I don't see that it's AI. It's like, wow. Mid-Journey. So, perfect. You see, that's just, you made my day. Thank you. So, definitely, yeah, the course is coming. Not the course. Actually, with all this stuff, it will be boot camp. I run this workshop. Instead of 2 hours, we had 4 hours. And it was quite, for beginners, too much in one shot, so it will boot camp. For Midjourney, you don't need boot camp, but for what I'm going to show you is, it will be a few days, 1 hour each day, and then you will be really good at it. Okay, so yeah, Aurora, it's very good. It's very good. The way that you blended it, it's super good. It's actually a very cool idea is to use partially real propping, like you have these little ones, right? It's oh no, you don't have anything. For some reason, I was looking. I thought that you had little leaves there. I thought this is not from Midjourney. The bubbles will not go away. Well, it will eventually, but yeah, I guess it may take like maybe a week or months. I don't know. You can always, open it, replace the liquid with something not bubbly, with the same color, whatever. Because it's not a big deal, but it's a little bit distraction, why bubbles are there. So, yeah. This is good too. This is, I would crop the same way, okay? I would crop it like I showed there. I would crop it somehow like that. Okay, this is how I would crop it. Slightly off center. I don't know why you have here, you have this pink stuff. I'm not sure why. Pink is not good here. I would also, on this shot, I would rotate bottle slightly clockwise not to cut this CMOS, the brand, or not the brand, the name of this stuff, to be a little bit more inside the subject. Okay. So what refresh? Bubbles in post-production, yeah, it's hard to fix. You know, it's natural, but it's rarely with bubbles. You know, if you look in some advertisement shots, we don't see bubbles on stuff like this usually. So you mean maybe you don't need to fight for them. Maybe you do. It's up to you. Maybe you can wait for a couple days and they will be gone. At some point they should be gone. It's a matter of this surface tension. Yeah, it should give up at some point. Anyway, it's good. Lighting is very good. I love the subject, love the blend. That's super cool. Thank you. Very good job. Okay, yeah, it was on issues that were fixed. And now, David, you have best photos. Okay. Okay. Well, you don't have light and step included. That's not good. Because all this, when you said where to put your light, that's it's verbally doesn't work well. I need to see it because you can't really explain everything on your light and setup with words. Let's see. So overall, David, it's good. You have shiny metal. Most of the places it's good. What you have issue here with this dark? That's because you have dark refraction and reflection. It's a refraction, so it's something that coming probably from behind, and it's your background. Okay, background is dark, so at this angle, this crystals they just reflect and refract that background. How to fix it? You do composite image. So you shoot like this, metal, everything, background is beautiful. Then you put something white or shiny. It's better to use just foil, Foil, make it like with lots of wrinkles, not flat. So it will be lot of little reflections and different angles. Put it on a table underneath them. Find the place, probably somewhere behind. Find the place when it will be super nice refraction on the gemstone. And take a picture. And then you take only gemstone from that shot and plug it in here. Okay. Too much delay. Stream health. Everything is healthy, yeah. And actually it should be latency should be low on Facebook. So I don't know. It should be low latency. Okay, so David, you get this, right? You have you need to put a reflector to get there. Bubbles. Okay. So what next? Let's see. Not such great definition of faceted stone. Yes. Again, I don't know how you shoot it. I don't know your light and stop. This should be done by placing the correct reflector in front of the gemstone. I don't see. You didn't put it, right? Oh, you do have. Okay. There is some sort of light and setup. Yes. Okay. The camera is here. So your issue. Yes, I see. Yeah, that's kind of work, but not always. It's your light modifiers, especially for this one. It's actually not bad for such poor light modifiers that you have. I mean, that you don't have nice big diffusers. I didn't see them. I see the harsh light here, sharp light, and then some dark areas. That tells me that it was not enough large diffuser. Reflector. Okay, let's put reflector in front of it. Reflector will make it a little bit better. actually way better. Okay, with less, you know, some sparkly stuff, too sparkly, and with more nice, not overexposed reflections from different ages. Okay, look how Alisa did her shots. Just scroll down. There is a post on the previous week. Alisa had lighting setup. You can do the same. You basically cover your camera with large diffuser with the hole for the lens, and then you highlight it from behind a few spots, and it will work for most of this because it's flat. It's not a ring, it's mostly flat. That it will reflect. If it will be large enough diffuser, it should be good. Okay, the diffuser that covers the camera. This is uneven lighting. It's good. This is good. That's exactly what it should be. Uneven lighting. It should be gradient. This gradient is the best, and this one is not. It could be even better, but again, it's a matter of reflector. What you can do, you can make it slightly, you know, dodge and burn. So create a gradient in Photoshop, make some area, this one, the bottom, slightly brighter, and then this one slightly darker, very smooth transition. So you create a artificial gradient. It should be gradient the same way as the bottom one. You see, it looks beautiful when there are darker areas, brighter areas, and smooth kind of transition. Okay. So what else? Uneven shading flat stone from reflector. Again, I'm not sure what you mean by uneven. It shouldn't be even, it should be gradient, the same thing. I like this reflection. It could be slightly better. Again, with gradient. So when it's like bright, and then there is like transition to something darker. With larger reflector, you should be able to do this. It's same thing here. This guy should look really way better if you have large diffuser. Dark areas on silver. Same thing, yes. So everything that you ask here, you're basically telling me, hey Alex, I have an issue. I have this mirror, and you bring in the mirror, okay? And saying, hey, I look at my face, and I see like my, in this case, like left side is dark. What do I do? So what I tell, hey, put a light on your left side of your face and it will look nice in the mirror. Same here. This is the mirror, okay? This is the mirror. You're not shooting, especially talking about the metal. You're not shooting just the metal. You're shooting the mirror. It's glossy. It really reflects what you put in front of it. So if you shoot in a mirror, you need to think what you highlight. I mean, how you highlight yourself, camera, or whatever. In this case, you need to put something in front of the mirror that will be brighter. Okay? Bright. And then this metal will become brighter. But you know what? I can tell you that the most of your metal looks good. You have these bright and dark areas. This is perfect. You shouldn't really worry about that. Yeah, this one is slightly dark, but it's not a big issue, okay? It's actually not bad photography. You can improve it, but you do have already very good. The most challenging area is those gemstones. They doesn't look good. This is the problem, okay? The biggest problem is here, this one, not that one, okay? And again, reflector in front of it. This is not a one mirror, but lots of mirrors. Looking at different angles. So you need to put large enough area, white, dark, whatever you want. In this case, you want something brighter. You put that big diffuser with hole for the lens, and you put few spots on it, spots, circular spots, and find position that this will be really nice. I show it in the courses a lot, so should be not a problem on jewelry courses. Dark areas on silver. Yes, this is what it reflects. Find what it reflects. Silver at this angle, you have something like this. You look in the camera, so it reflects this. This area reflects something behind, something put here, and it will be reflected over there. Okay, it's to find the area what reflects. Remember that trick with the spotlight that I use to find the reflections. I just put spotlights around the studio and see where I catch a reflection from that spotlight on my subject. And then I put something over there to cover that. Okay. Paul, one of the challenges with pear-shaped gemstones is the color concentrates in the points and the shoulders. So if the stone is heavily saturated, the point of shoulders will be over dark. It has to do with styles of the cut. Okay, I see. Well, maybe, yeah. You know, for me, I always, like I said, when I shoot jewelry, I treat it as something that like real mirror. So several mirrors for me, and I just looking and trying to find what I need to do outside, how I need to highlight my light modifiers, diffusers, reflectors to get something nice there. And I use flashlight for this. So David, you can do the same. No definition. What happened here, you catch refraction, not reflections. So most of the light that you see, it's coming through the gemstone, through this big one. From behind, probably it has some glossy plate or whatever, you know, like silver behind. So it reflects, it's like there is glass crystal and then something behind it, so you see what is behind. To show the facets, to show edges that are facing the camera, you need to change the light. You need to highlight it slightly different way to catch reflection. It's possible with different angles of the light. Okay. Also, you can try to play with circular polarizer, CPL filter, because there is a different polarization of light, different between light that reflects from the surface of the gemstones, the external surface, and from surface that is behind. So the light that comes through the gemstone has different polarization angle, and all of them polarized slightly, but polarized as any light that reflects from glossy surface. It gets polarized. Try to put CPL filter, play with it, I mean rotate it and see, maybe it will help. More serious technique when you put polarized light on it, but it's probably too much for you this time. You can have, you know, diffuser that is polarizing light. Yeah, I have lessons. I have courses on this, so you can take a look. I don't know what kind of product you bought. Maybe you have access to this. But yeah, this one, same issue, and this one, that's a matter of light angles. You need to invest a little bit more on your diffusers. All this will work, but larger diffusers, more professional, will work even better. I understand that's money and everything, but yeah, you have nice lens, nice camera, good lighting, just a little bit more professional diffusers. Yeah, you're talking about window, Paul. It's like when you see through it, right? Yeah, I've seen sometimes on gemstone that sometimes it cut the way that it's not, I mean, there is no light coming through it. It's all reflected, and even from internal surface reflected, but sometimes it comes through. Yeah, okay, yeah. Then you need to put something back. Yeah, it's tricky thing here. Okay, cool. David, thank you. I hope, well, it will give you some ideas of how to improve. Next time? What next time? Lighting setup is... Well, I don't see lighting setup. Like, if you shoot like this, it's, I mean, you don't have anything between camera and your stuff. This way, it's just won't work. I mean, you wouldn't be able to get shots that you've been showing me with this setup. So what I need the actual setup. I cannot believe this. I mean, if you shoot this way, this is not right. You need to put large diffuser between your camera and the subject if your subject is flat, like yours. Okay, so either it's not right light and setup, or I don't know how you got that good photos with it. So I need the real one. Okay. Alrighty. Photoshop questions, post-production. David, unfortunately, I can't answer it because I never was teaching Photoshop. It was out of my expertise. And now, instead of Photoshop, I went into this all AI stuff. So I'll ask our instructor, Artem Pisarevsky. He may answer it. He probably may answer it. Again, if it's if it was not his work, I mean, his lessons, he may not answer it because Zhenya Zhenya Larionova, she was doing different way. But she probably won't remember anything because she didn't do Photoshop for like 10 years anymore. Anyway, guys, I think we're done. Thank you. Thank you for joining. No questions? Are we good? We good to go? If yes, if we are good to go, I'm saying thank you. It was interesting, very interesting submissions, very good work from all of you guys. I have lots of things to talk about, but I see efforts that you put into your into every image, and it's good. You're doing progress. So, thank you, Darcy. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Paul. Oh, Iran, Businka back. Thank you, everyone. Have a good rest of your week, and see you next Thursday. Okay? Take care of yourself, of people that you love, and everything will be good. Bye, guys. Okay.